This is Discodoggy. Can you hear the sadness in my voice? You know, I was going to play with Wormsworth, make a video with Wormsworth, this team that I've been playing with a lot lately. It's really fun. And then I noticed, I saw that, video that looked like there was a new pet on the battle.net. And of course, Twilight, I go straight to the shop. I mean, I don't even think about it, Blizzard, you own me, okay? Blizzard, can I just give you my wallet? I mean, you just take care of all this stuff. An auto buy for all your products? No, of course not. I'm not that bad. I didn't buy the mount and pet combo because I could give a crap about mounts. At least I have some dignity left. But I'm sad. Wait, stop. Why does it keep changing here? I think I'm saving this and then it's not saving. Let's try it again. Okay. Alright. Seemed to work that time. Maybe I wasn't really saving it. Okay. I'm sad because I went with the most obvious thing you could possibly go with. It has darkness, great self-synergy, darkness, and a stun in darkness. Actually, I don't use that. I don't use Surge of Light too much. Chance of stun is increased to 100% if the weather is darkness. Not blinded if the weather is darkness. Now that's interesting. Here's an interesting thing. And I think it should work this way. I mean, I think it shouldn't work this way. It says if the weather is darkness. It doesn't say if the opponent is blinded. Now, elementals aren't blinded in darkness, but the weather is still darkness. But I think they're immune to all weather effects. Like, they don't even know it's darkness. They're like, what? I'm just an elemental. It's always like the same way. I don't know. I don't know what elementals think about, okay? I've never been an elemental. I don't know what they do in their spare time. What I do know is that probably will not stun an elemental. If I'm wrong, but I'm wrong. But the language, the language on these tooltips is always kind of funky. So, yeah, it's 293 speed, which is, I like how they do these speeds sometimes with these pets, with the store pets, isn't there another one that's like 292 or maybe it's 293 as well, but it's going to outspeed the 289 pets. So it's kind of a good speed, it's like, well, all the fast pets, I'm slower than them, but I'm going to be faster than all the slow pets, if that makes sense. So kind of like in the 305, 309 category, but even better because it's only wasting a few points on speed, to get over that 389 mark. So self-synergy between Surge of Light and Call Darkness. I'm just choosing this because I'm still feeling that 293 is not enough to be like full speed. I'm just talking up the speed. And I'm like, speed, yeah, the speed's great. And I'm like, but I'm not going to use the move that requires speed because I'm just afraid that if I get caught against a faster pet, I mean, that's pretty crappy damage, 252 damage. So I'm going to go with this, which leaves me without a normal attack. So there's pros and there's cons. I'm an elemental. Oh no, it's a beast. Duh. I saw that elemental thing right there and I was like, oh, I'm an elemental. There could be, someone right now is probably coming up with a super cool creative team. And I'm like, yeah, darkness. I can team it up with a Bone Serpent and a Nightshade Sproutling because I'm so interesting. Alright. Well, how have things been going on the queue for me? It's funny because I think I think that I've been having a tough time and I've been facing a lot of wicked souls still. One particular player spams their wicked soul team, and then just out of the blue there was a bleed trap team, very tough to deal with a good third pet. See, you're like, well, what? How is it that hard? You only went like 76% with one. Well, that's because I was kind of having fun with the Deathwatch Hatchling. You know, like that's not the best bleeding pet there is. So they're using not Snarly. They threw me off a few times because I thought they had 244 speed. Not Snarly, but Toothy, I think, the 273 one. Curious Wolvar Pup and a Razor Tooth here. So combined with the Wicked Soul that I've been facing, I think it's tough. But here's why I'm saying I'm thinking it's tough. I look at I'm keeping the spreadsheet. Oh, I'm on the final 10%. I'm over 450 battles now. But on the spreadsheet, my win rate is actually going up. So, you know, data is just so important to look at because, you know, as humans, we're just horrible data collectors. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing horrible lately. My win rate is actually going up. So, go figure. Well, what are you gonna do here? I don't know. I don't know what you do too much. You crit me. That certainly wasn't fun for me. It might have been fun for you, but it wasn't fun for me. I'm not playing this game to have fun for you, pal. Alright. Well, 658 plus that isn't gonna get me there. Ooh, that sucks. I feel for you, man, because I'm playing one of the scumbag pets. It's maybe one of the worst scumbag pets because it's not hard to use. You know, Imp takes some thought. Wicked Soul even takes some thought. Teroclaw Hatchling takes some thought. This is like no thought pet. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna use my moves. Okay, now I'm against a 325. I'm gonna just, I guess, do what I can here, even though I'm at a definite disadvantage here because our speed is the same. Yikes. But oh, that was a big coin toss there, I think, because now, no matter what I do, I'll be able to kill this guy in one hit. Unless I miss. How much is this? 222? Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. Probably put that up on me, but I'm okay. Yeah, I went with cheese. You know, it was just so obvious. I had to try it. You know, I just had to go for it, you know? So I'm gonna, you know what I should have done? Well, I was thinking I didn't want that Ice Tomb to get up, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap to my Bone Serpent, take advantage of the stun, so that way I can get 2 hits off here. Maybe 3 if they put up the Ice Tomb first. They did. No, I'm fine. They wasted that Ice Tomb. I thought something wonky was going on. I mean, I thought, like, how is this going to work out? Oh, well, I thought they were going to kill me that turn, and then this would be wasted on my undead round. It's not going to be wasted. It's going to make sure I'm stunned on my undead round. However, the battle is... Whoa! I was going to say the battle's pretty much over. Maybe not. I think it's pretty much over. Unless I miss. I could always miss. Kind of scary. But I didn't miss. And they're stunned for their undead round. So, Great Darkness Synergy. I'm going to be obvious. I'm going to go with another obvious team after this. And then maybe I'll try to be creative with it. Oh, sorry, man. I'm not trying to troll you here. Trying to BM you. Twilight Flame. Okay. But I think that's your best bet, you know? Like, who the hell wants to use Spore Shrooms? I don't want to use Spore Shrooms. I mean, I could try to be, like, all cool and creative guy. I'm saying that, like, with such disdain. Like, it's a bad thing. See, that was my shameful first Twilight. And let's just do this and get it out of the way. Oh, I make myself sick. That's how bad these pets are. These teams are. I prefer the SS. Oh, look at that. Look at that pureness, these pure breeds. I'm going to go with the SS because I'm like that. Let's save as Shameful, Shameful second, Twilight. Maybe soon the shame will be gone. Probably not. I'll probably make about 30 of these teams, okay? I won't make 30 of them. But let's think. What other darkness pets? And then maybe after that we can not be Captain Obvious. But I mean, it's kind of cool to have a new darkness pet. I mean, hopefully this doesn't inspire people to use more Bone Serpent teams. Maybe I should have been responsible and like, well, let's do some non-Bone Serpent darkness teams. But then it wouldn't be Shameful. We're going for Shameful. Head down. By the way, head up. I put together a Warwalker today in one sitting. Usually, I've been working on my Warhammer 40K model. If you don't know that I'm talking about Warhammer 40K, it sounds like way better than it is. Yeah, I put together this Warwalker in one sitting. No, it's a Warwalker about that big. But it's kind of cool. I magnetized all the guns, and usually with my new Eldar army, I've been like, I'll work on it like 20 minutes and go do something else, and then come back like the next day and work on it 20 minutes. I was just like, bam, 3 hours later, Warwalker. 3 hours may not sound that cool because I do a lot of filing. I like the edges to be nice and round. I do magnetize. I take a little pin vise. And I, drill holes and put little magnets in there so I can switch the guns off and on. Pretty much a dork when it comes to that. I'm a dork with everything. I don't know. Nerd. I think nerd is a better way to say it. But, well, yesterday during the day I was doing some pet battles and the queue was popping like really fast and I was like excited. It's not today. But yeah, I'm up to like, I think I was 452 on the spreadsheet. So now that'll be 453 battles. I might finish my 500 by the end of the week. Out of all my lofty goals, I think for the summer, one of them was going to, well, actually the working out and keeping in shape or getting in better shape is like A+. That's been my first priority. That's been awesome. The Warhammer's going well. And pet battles. I wanted to do 500 battles this summer, pet battles, and I'm going to do it easy. Easy, unless I just stop today, which I'm not planning on. What crappy time to make a video, man. Come on, people. Come on. Log in. Do pet battles. Play. Play against me. Ooh, what's that? I don't even know what that is. That looks cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about this mage. I don't think I need bartender anymore. It seems to be a lot less moves or a lot less skills than there used to be. I got all these empty spots everywhere. Okay. Well, too bad I didn't have my Nightshade Sproutling, right? But I think the darkness is still going to be useful here. Let's pop you again here. Could have used a trip. Didn't get it. We're going to pop our crouch. Because they are probably going... Oh, maybe they attack first. Such a shame. Okay, now... I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. I was thinking that I would swap. I thought they were going to attack, but I figured I'd let them... Ooh, that's not cool, man. Okay. Don't kill me, bro. I don't think you will. What happened? your thing missed. Okay, so let's come back in here with the Bone Serpent. Probably gonna dodge next time, so let me go ahead and use this Nocturnal Strike here. Nice. Too bad I am on the HH Bone Serpent, else I could do something while dodging. Well, let's see. If I bring my Twilight in now, this is nice because I don't have to feel bad about using a using such a crazy good team. Oh, this is going to be nice because we're going to hit you here. How much damage does this do? Oh, sweet. If only I was an elemental and it was guaranteed. Miss will kill me here. No miss. That's gotta hurt. Okay, so we got 2 Teroclaw hatchlings in darkness. They're probably going to bring the big health one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the Bone Serpent in. They brought the the big health one, you know. Really, I speak English. I do. The one with the most health. Or in Mongo talk. I don't know, my friend was calling me Mongo because of the way I ate when I went down to Palm Springs to see him. Okay, enough of that. Let's think, because this is a Teroclaw hatchling, man. This isn't Scrubby McScrubster from Scrubstonville. This is, well, the player might be, but oh, that was mean. Ah, crit! Come on, man. Can't you see we're trying to win here? All right, there's a darkness. And you know what I'm gonna do? So that I get my big hit off while... Oh, that may have been a bad move. Oh, damn. Yikes. Okay, come on. I think we're doing okay here. They have their racial? They don't. We're okay. We are okay. We are going to kill it. Then we're going to stun the next one. Alright. Twilight taking out the Teroclaw hatchlings. There's no need to be shameful at all now. They did me a favor. I was playing total, like, you know, overpowered team. And then they played 2 Teroclaw hatchlings. So how can I be ashamed? When they, oh, you can get locked out here if you're not careful. Didn't realize I had a CD. Whoa, I'm good at this game. Wow. I totally didn't know that all this time. Oops. That's how good the Bone Serpent is. I'm like, it has a 1-round cooldown on it. I got the Bone Serpent. I don't care. You know. Anything else? Obviously shameful. How about a Junglebeak? Ooh, I'm being so bad. I'm laughing, but I'm being a jerk here. I mean, but you know, let's just get all the obvious stuff out of the way first, okay? Shall I make it more girls? No, I'm gonna go with the. I should have thought of a better name for it, but oh well. Shameful third. Sorry. Well, I wasn't mocking anyone with a speech impediment. I was only pointing out my inability to spell in an overly dramatic fashion. Okay? Okay, big health guy. Jeez. Alright, woo, it popped right away. Someone's gonna get tired of me running the garbage and counter me. Or they're not, and I'm just gonna be a total freaking jerk. I said frickin', okay? I got in the habit of saying that. A colleague of mine says that, and it's like, well, you might as well say the F word if you're gonna say that. I just said the F word. I sound like such a nerd, you know. I try to keep my I shouldn't have done that. I should have darkness first. Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, buddy. You know what? I'm okay with this because I'm going to stun you. I got my Beast Racial activated. Seems like that was bad on my part, but I think it was actually okay. No. Oh, there might be an AoE here. 120. That means I will survive that 3 times if they use it now. Let's save the Bone Serpent for that guy. So let's bring in the Junglebeak. Okay. 3 rounds? Dang. It's harsh, man. That's harsh. I think I might just sacrifice Twilight here. I think that's going to be my best move. Avoid the stun that way. This guy's on CD. Seems like a big waste, man. Twilight's pro. Junglebeak is my sort of, I don't want to say expendable, but it's got the low health. This guy's got low health, but he's a little bit more survivable because of the stun. Okay, 353, that worked out nice. Okay. I'm getting a little nervous now. I got 1644 health. You can do your whole conflag thing. I think I'm going to be okay with it. I think I'm okay with it. I think. Because that guy, oh, that guy's already on his racial. I mean on his, whatever you call it. Did he just kill me? No. So I got 2 more moves here. I'm going to use this on you. You don't got no kind of heal here. Seems like I'm having some problems, right? Maybe I shouldn't have kept Twilight in. Maybe this team is just a little bit too fragile. Because the Junglebeak is fragile. You know, when you have the Nightshade Sproutling on this team, the Junglebeak can be a little fragile because the Nightshade Sproutling is it can survive a little more. Now this is scary if I miss right here. Okay, I didn't miss. Alright. Yeah, Nightshade Sproutling, because of its blind, is just it can survive a little better. And yeah, I think I'm just being redundant now. But this team, I shouldn't have let my more survivable pet die that easy. I guess that's what I'm saying. Because it's, why is it survivable? Again, because it's fast and it's got a, you know, a stun. That wasn't really stun sound. That was more like a shooting sound. So should we just make it the shamefully obvious 5? I'm sickening myself, but I'm still doing it, so I'm obviously not making myself that sick. Let's see if there's another dark. Let's see what you really want to make someone not be able to heal. Take a Nightmare Whelpling on a darkness team. They ain't healing nothing. Okay. That's double negative. They're healing everything. Oh, sorry. Stupid. Cursed Berman. Someone I mentioned that pet recently. Hunger and Claw. That's always a fun pet, but I don't think so. I'm trying to be like really good here. How about the Nightmare Lasher? 260. Here's the problem I have with the Nightmare Lasher. You're either going Poison Lash, that's not a normal attack, but it is a DOT, or you're going Lash, which I would never. You'd have to take Poison Lash. I'd never take Lash on a 260 pet. So can we be a little more interesting here? I mean, I'm using the Bone Serpent every time, so That's bad, dude. It's just bad. I'm a horrible person, okay? I still don't have that. I was like, I ain't doing all that stuff, man. For what? For an SB pet that actually has leech seed. That's kind of cool. Anyways, should I go there? I think I'm just gonna keep scumbagging it. I mean, this is the I'm a scumbag 5. How about that? And if I lose, see the stakes are high now, because if I lose, then I look like a complete idiot. I mean, dude, you lost with... Actually, this is kind of a slow team. Let's go. Let's see if we have darkness and speed greater than 309. Oh, you can't do that. All right. Let's just give ourselves a little speed here. Maybe we don't need to go. Well, actually, let me go back to... Let me go back to darkness. Sorry, I'm taking a long time here. SS. Sorry, my facial expressions. Instead of talking, I was just reasoning out with my face. Yeah, that probably looked pretty bad. Oh, the blind rat. What can this guy do that the Frostfur can't? Nothing. An SS Bone Serpent. No thanks. Could always go. Oh, this might. Oh, then I'd have 2 beasts. Dread Hatchling. Okay, let's go with this albino dude. I don't know if I even want to publish this. People are gonna be like, dude, you're a jerk. Well, maybe you already do. I'm so sad now. Shamefully 4th. Twilight. Alright. Here we go. I'm running the Bone Serpent. So I'm always like bragging though. Like, yeah, I run the imp. Every once in a while, I'll run a Teroclaw Hatchling. Not usually. Or a Wicked Soul. Maybe a little more than Teroclaw Hatchling. But I'm so cool, man. I don't use the Bone Serpent. Uses the Bone Serpent 5 games in a row. Someone needs to beat me. Someone needs to put me in my place and just embarrass me. Because I'll be embarrassed. If I lose with the Bone Serpent Darkness team, it's kind of embarrassing. Because it's like, I went there. And so, dude, this person's way cooler than me. They're like just a better human being than I am. They're like... Yeah, cool, Twilight. I'm going to try something fun. Then you got me over here. I got to watch out for my dragon, though. So, let's do this. We'll pop this. Oh, okay. Alright. I have a feeling this is someone good. I don't know why. Oh, you're going with Spore Shrooms. Okay. What are you going to do now? Drain Power. Call Darkness. Drain Power. Okay. You're like the totally opposite move as me. You're like, yeah, I'm not a total obvious jerk meister like you. It's worse than a jerkmeister is worse than a jerk, okay? But they're just a better human being than me. That's all I can say. They're just like, I don't know. I don't have any good examples of what a better human being might do or say or become. Hold on. Let me think. Oh, that's 305 speed? I'm going to use my speed here then. Really? Scraps is 305 speed? You know that. Do I have one of those? Yeah, you're not gonna be happy with this, pal. Ouch. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I shouldn't even publish this video. I should just keep my shame to myself. What is my scraps, by the way? I didn't know that pet was 305. That's kind of interesting. Are there? Oh, there's multiple ones. Oh, mine is 305. It looks like there's only one breed. Whoa. Whoa there, Big Arrow. I'll go ahead and go for this. Oh, God. As if things weren't bad enough. And I gotta get some RNG. I just thought of the coolest name for this video. You know how I have the blank 5? This is the Discodoggy is a shamefully horrible human being and uncreative pet battler 5. It has a nice ring to it. I like it. It just rolls off the tongue. Damn. Well, we didn't really get to see how the albino. I don't even know how to say an AE sound. You know, like come on, I have trouble with basic English. How am I supposed to be like all like British or something? Chimaeraling. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't British at all. That was just my rendition of how to say that word. Totally not British. Where would my music be without? Where would my music collection be without England? Okay, come on. I never a disparaging word about the Brits here. You know. Okay. Anyways, let's go whole hog, man. Whole hog. We got to get that 5th one in there. What was I looking at? Now this pet. This makes me worried the most out of all these, believe it or not, because this thing has low health and it's very slow. So once you lose your racial with it, you are in trouble. This pet when it works well, you're just like, oh my god, that thing's amazing. If you are not smart with it and you lose your speed, you can get in a lot of trouble with this pet. So I'm a little worried about this team, to be honest. The Shamefully 5th Twilight. And then, there we go. I'm like all stressed out. I'm stressed out that I'm bad. That's all. That person right there, that last person, they didn't win the battle, but they put me in my place in a different way. They're like, dude, we don't need to go there. We're gonna not be as obvious as you. We're smarter than you. We're better than you. Okay, maybe it wasn't that bad, but you know, it's seeming that Twilight is going to find a great place on darkness teams, as if darkness teams weren't good enough already. My fear about this pet, and hopefully I'm not, you know, encouraging the use of Bone Serpents more. If you use a Bone Serpent, you must disparage yourself the entire time. Okay, let's just make a rule. While you're playing Bone Serpent, you need to say, I'm a horrible person. Like every time, well, not every move, because that would be weird. Like, especially, I don't want to do that while I'm making a video. But you just have to acknowledge that you're a horrible human being, okay? And when it comes to pet battles, I mean, I've said that phrase a lot. You know, of course you're not a horrible human being. God, I can't remember if I told that story or not. You know, I'm speaking about horrible human beings and like people I want to punch and stuff like that. You know, like I always used to be like, if I ever see an idle user, I'm going to punch him. And so I'm pretty sure I told this story last time. Never mind. Well, now if I didn't, it's weird. So I was playing like Hearthstone, and long story short, at the gym, because that's when I play Hearthstone down while I'm doing my elliptical, and long story short, I'll keep it short. The guy next to me says, I play Hearthstone too. And he turns out he plays Exodia Mage and Quest Rogue. And so I'm always making comments like, if I see that person in real life, I'll just punch them in their face. I had no desire whatsoever to punch them in. They're just a cool another human being, you know. So who plays has a similar hobby to me. So they think I'm safe. I think I can say that, and now I've definitely proven that I'm not really gonna punch somebody in the face when I see them. You know, I always imagined, and I'm sure I've said this, I've always imagined, like, you know, someone sees me, like, maybe looking at the pet battle forums on my phone or something like that at the bus stop, and like, oh, hey, I pet battle. And I'm like, cool, what pets do you use? Oh, noob idol. Bah! I always, just no questions asked. Just, I've always imagined that's how it goes down, but not really. I would never do that. I would never punch someone over a video game. So anyways, but so I think I've earned the right to jokingly say that. So Bone Serpent users, you should punch yourself, and that'd be really weird if I punch myself like on a video. So I guess I don't even really mean that either. How about fake punch? There we go. I did it. Okay. Let's get this over with. Should I take a more, like, you know, classic approach to, you know, my videos, you know, where I talk about how good I am, and, you know, the Bone Serpent, it's okay. But when I'm wielding the Bone Serpent, I know the sequence of moves. No, I actually, there's not too many people like that. You know, to be honest, I don't know, because I don't really watch videos. That's kind of a funny thing to say from someone who makes videos, but I don't watch pet battle videos, that's for sure. What videos have I? Oh, I watch painting tutorial videos from Games Workshop for painting models. Those are very useful. I think I've tried to watch like Crip before, and I was like, dude, this is boring. I could be like playing Hearthstone myself. So I'm not really advocating for people to watch my videos. I'm like, why are you watching this? Why don't you just go pet battle yourself? Like, I'm just kidding. I don't really mean that. But yeah, I don't do that. But oh, and I've watched a few magnetization videos as well. You know, really cool. This morning when I was starting my Warwalker, I looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's different than I thought how the model was going to be. How can I magnetize that? And I had an idea. I'm like, that's good, but let me see if there's a better idea. And then I looked up a video for how to magnetize your Warwalkers. Same exact thing that I had, idea that I had. So I was happy. I mean, I was happy. I'm in a good mood today. So what could I say? It's I got a complete Warwalker built, and I'm gonna build the next one now. Now, I've got it coming to me now. So I deserve whatever the queue throws my way. Okay, if it's like 4 Wicked Souls and 8 Teroclaw Hatchlings and 25 Bone Serpents. A weird sequence. Why didn't I just go with, like, if I go 4 to 8, then I go to 25? That's very weird. But it adds up to 37. Somehow I always say 37. Okay, this Willy users, I found that Willy users are good. That's weird, right? Willy users are good. So this Willy user is going to wreck me. I can just feel it. They're like, dude, oh, okay, nice one. Nice one, man. I'm going to go and get the darkness up. This person's going to beat me because I have it coming, that's why. What do you got going on there, pal? Egg versus Undead. They're probably like, man, I need to kill that Bone Serpent. Let's see. Are they going to burrow? Drat. I was afraid they were going to do that. You know what? I told you this person was going to beat me. I was for cereal about it. So it's weak against me. That's okay. They're going to bring in their magic pet right now because they're good. This is a good player. Oh, I was wrong. They're still going to beat me. Don't. Oh. Alright. Well, what'd I say about the Dread Hatchling? You got to be careful with it. But now I'm faster than both of those pets with my Twilight. I may actually be okay. But both of those pets do strong damage to undead, so maybe I'm not okay. So I didn't swap out there because there's really no need to. I'm slower than both of those pets, right? I just feel I'm gonna lose this one. Let's get our stun in before he can turn me to an undead. Let's get this off since we know it's on a CD now. We didn't know that before. I'm thinking that this is the scariest pet to deal with. I'd rather have Bone Serpent versus the this dude. Oh, okay. I missed one. That's good. I'm like rooting against myself. You know your team's cheesy when you're rooting against yourself. I thought I hit all three. Okay, let's see. Well, Willy's just gonna stun me, but let's make sure we get this Bone Barrage off anyways. Okay, because Willy's going to come in and stun. I was thinking I'll Nocturnal Strike and then Bone Barrage, but Willy's just going to stun me. So, okay. So it doesn't matter. I don't think there's anything that Willy can do right now that's going to greatly affect the battle. Okay. So, I think we're good because we can... Well, Darkness Miss loses the game, I believe. Maybe not. I mean, a miss right here loses, I think. But I didn't miss. So, well, they did what they could. My hat goes off to this player for playing Willy. Seriously, I think maybe it's just because it's Ronstafor. You know, Ronstafor always used to play Willy, and I'm like, dude, Willy's used by good players. Okay. I thought things weren't going well with that bunny. I thought it was over for me. But look at Twilight. Guess who's the star of that show right there? Twilight was the star of that. Not the Bone Serpent, because the Bone Serpent was countered. 3 different pets had undead, strong versus undead. Did that Panda? Did that Mountain Panda? By the way, I gotta say, Mountain Panda, that was cool seeing that pet. That pet turned into... Oh, whoa, I have 82 wins with this team. Mountain Panda turned into a really good pet for me in Warlords because of this move right here. Because of Rock Barrage. I think they probably did have Scratch. I don't remember. But anyways, Rock Barrage was great against decoys. You could hit hard against undead once your beast racial is proc, and then you got a burrow. I hope you didn't hear that. That was just like burp out of nowhere. That was good. Okay, well, just for the record, I know I'm not defending myself at all. I know I overdid it. I went with overpowered and obvious. So that's me. Discodoggy plays with overpowered and obvious pets, at least today. But I had to. It's a new darkness pet. I mean, you saw what it did to those Teroclaw. Okay, now I'm like, no excuses. And now I'm like making excuses. If I saw more Teroclaw hatchlings, maybe I could like justify it. But luckily for me, I don't see a lot of Teroclaw hatchlings lately. I see a ton of Wicked Souls. Few Fiendish Imp. Mostly Bone Serpents. Bone Serpents and Wicked Souls are the most tier pets that I see. And I was having a lot of trouble with Vengeful Porcupets for a while. But... sorry, I started thinking of something else. I'm thinking of what I'm gonna do after the video's over. I'm like, sorry, I'm multitasking in my brain. Crap! Now I lost my train of thought. Oh my god, what a dork. Oh, I was seeing Vengeful Porcupets for a while, and they were owning me. They were owning me so hard that I thought about maybe moving Vengeful Porcupet up to the top tier list. But then I played with it a little bit, and I realized that it was supporting other pets. Like if you're like Wicked Soul, Vengeful Porcupet, and then you're like Noob Idol, Bone Serpent, Vengeful Porcupet. Bone Serpent is like gonna carry the Vengeful Porcupet, but it's still on my second tier, which is all the really good PvP pets that aren't first tier. First tier is basically like, yeah, you could just make any old team around this pet and it'll carry. My 4 first tier pets are the Bone Serpent, which is the worst that you can face because it's just so easy to use. You don't have to know what you're doing to use a Bone Serpent. And then you have the Wicked Soul is probably the next easiest, and then you have the Teroclaw Hatchling after that, and then you have the Fiendish Imp. So at least in my defense, I am making excuses for using the Fiendish Imp now. Out of the tier pets, the Fiendish Imp is probably the hardest to use. And now people who hate the Fiendish Imp are going to be like, oh yeah, you cast Immolation and Nethergate. There is a certain finesse to when you cast your moves, when you think people are going to juke and stuff, as opposed to the Bone Serpent. You're just like, hey, I have 1,644 health. I'm going to go this. Cool song. Remind me to Take a Quaalude Now from Take a Quaalude Now. It's like a punk song off that 45 that I got. I do not advocate the taking of Quaaludes. It's just a song, okay? Well, all right. I'm gonna go try to build my other Warwalker. Thanks for watching. If you downvote me, I feel you. I mean, I'm not even gonna complain about it if you downvote me. So, thanks for watching. Twilight. Probably like some other better pet battlers than me are gonna come up with some better uses of Twilight. It's just funny because I just feel the need to just like crap all over myself while I'm using the Bone Serpent. So if you're just watching one of my videos for the first time, there have been a couple other videos where I'm like really like, I suck kind of thing, but this is just me joking because it's my penance for using a Bone Serpent. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm really gone this time. I'm getting that other Warwalker done before the end of the day.